Dr. Finn here, coming to you from the coast of Maine. I've been on a vacation in New England, where my family's from, so you're not seeing this live. But I wanted to share with you, I had some very difficult news this week that Spring, my beloved big red dog, who I was so sure would live to 14, just died. And I had him autopsied at the emergency hospital, which I had to arrange from Newport, Rhode Island, and they were so kind to take care of that for me. And it turns out he had cardiac hemangiosarcoma. So that's really sad, and I'm not sharing this with you to make you sad or to make you feel like you need to call me and see if I'm okay. I'm totally okay. I'm brokenhearted. There's a spring-size hole in my heart and in my life, and I'm not sure when I go back home, what it's going to be like navigating that. But I have some things that I want to share with you, and those are something I feel very strongly about. It's a circle of life, and it does come around to the other side. And the end of the circle for our dogs' lives, or our lives, or our friends' lives, is as beautiful as the beginning and the middle. So this is a very unique experience for me because Spring was robustly healthy. One of the healthiest dogs I've ever had, was running and galloping and super healthy, and that he died. There was no signs. His blood work was normal, and in fact the cancer test did not show any cancer, the new blood test, which is a whole nother thing that we'll circle back to. So the circle of life, I have to sort of, I don't rule the universe, so in some senses I feel like, oh, this is wrong, something is wrong, there's been a great mistake, I wasn't there. Thank goodness I left him at home. The 2 female dogs are boarded, but he was home with Dan, my husband, and then he just expired in the yard where he is all the time anyway, and he did not have any apparent pain. When you bleed to death, it's not pretty to think about, but it's not painful. So again, like I said, my heart is broken, and I don't know what it's going to be like when I get home and there's no big red grounded good boy dog there. But so my lessons for you today are, think about cherishing every part of the circle. I'm going to bury Spring when I get home, so he's being stored at the emergency hospital where I had this autopsy done. And then, I'll be able to let my other dogs see him and know, like in Mother Nature, there's no point of reference for your friend disappeared. That never happens. Your friend dies or is killed or something happens, but they don't disappear. I don't know if my dogs will be sad or not, but it's their choice, and I want to give them that choice. And then I will bury him and then have a place that I know where he's buried. So we'll make a beautiful part of his end of the circle. And then the other super important lesson that I have for you is something that I presented from Dr. Peta Attia about a concept of living and life. Whereas if you think the normal graph for life is you're going along and you're getting stiffer and older and less healthy, and then you're really unhealthy, and then you just kind of go around, and then you just eventually pass away. When what we really want is to live well and die quickly. So you want to, I have an awesome life, oh, my life is still so good, bang, I died. None of us are getting out of here alive. So we want to live well. And that is one thing that I know my heart can be 100% sure of. Though I'm very distressed that I couldn't do more to prevent his cancer, he had an amazing life. I just posted him eating blackberries off the vine, and I reviewed the video. He lifted his leg high up to pee and kept eating the blackberries. So he was never stiff or sore. And as far as the rest of it, my mind is really jumbled up. Like, I fed him whole foods, I fed him low carbs, I fed him probiotics, and I feel like I did everything right to my knowledge. And I did, in the sense that he had an awesome life, never had pain, and the cancer was doing its thing in his heart. I don't know how long. But, you know, I'm sad. I don't know what I'm going to do moving forward. I've had a red dog on my property for 30 years, one red dog or another. And so we don't know where that's going. But again, my lessons are having an awesome, 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 awesome life, and then the end of your life. Quickly, no suffering, no dragging it along. And then also, please, please, please cherish every little gift that'll come out of the circle of life. And some of it is pain and growing. I'm not sure what I'm going to learn in this, and I'm just going to be kind to myself. And then I'll have my other 2 dogs and my property, and probably meditate a bit and see what I can learn. I'll probably keep learning stuff. So I've got a little video for you on Spring and how robust he was, and then I'll put some stuff together about the cancer test and Whole Foods. So even though I was wrong, I was totally wrong. I thought my dog was going to live to 14 or 15. That was kind of our agreement. And so I was stunned and shocked. But, you know, I'm going to keep going forward and serve you guys and your dogs in every way that I can. So enjoy the video, and bye for now.